The Creatress. Who is she? She is the one who gives birth and nurtures, not only to children but to worlds, ideas, and dreams. Within her lives the ancient language of life. It is not written in books, nor carried by words. It lives in her hands. The hands of the Creatress know how to hold, so the world becomes calmer. They know how to protect, shielding what is most fragile. They know how to embrace, returning to a person the feeling of home. They know how to inspire, with a single touch lifting the spirit and filling it with strength. These same hands plant seeds, and not only in the soil. They sow hope in hearts, ideas in minds, love in relationships, and everything they touch begins to grow. For through her, life gives birth to new universes. Because the Creatress is not just a woman. She is the gateway through which existence creates new worlds. She is the source from which the river of life draws its power to flow onward. Essence of the archetype. The Creatress is not a role and not an obligation. She is the very breath of life flowing through you. In her presence, everything comes alive. Flowers turn toward the light, people find new strength, and space itself fills with warmth. She is like the earth in spring, soft, fertile, ready to receive any seed, to nourish it and bring forth growth. The Creatress can raise a child, tend a garden, write a book, or shape an entire world. For her, there is no difference between caring for loved ones and creating through art or work. All of it is the breath of the same stream, rooted in her heart as one. She does not divide life into home and work. Her home is her world. In her presence, life unfolds. Flowers open, people feel supported, and the air glows with light. She does not ask what seed you bring. She simply accepts, nourishes, and turns the smallest into something great. She knows, in every heart there is a seed. Even if it is hidden deep beneath the weight of fear or weariness, the moment she touches it, the seed begins to break through. Her energy is like sunlight. It does not push. It does not demand. It simply calls. The Creatress reveals herself in the home, where there is always space for warmth and comfort. In her hands, bread becomes a symbol of care, and her words, a blessing. Wherever she is, the world around her becomes brighter, gentler, warmer. Strength and gifts. Her strength lies in the ability to give life and sustain it. Her gift is to create spaces where everything can grow. She knows how to warm with a word, inspire with a glance, guide with a touch. The Creatress carries within herself an endless stream of love, a flow that never runs dry, as long as she remembers her own source. She is the one who makes life not only possible, but beautiful. The flow and the traps. Her love is a stream, not a single word, not a passing gesture. It flows endlessly, through her voice, through her gaze, through her touch. Even in silence, the stream can be felt. It has no beginning and no end. It simply is. But sometimes the stream overflows its banks. She becomes so carried away with caring for others that she forgets herself. Her days turn into constant service, her body into weariness, her heart into emptiness. She gives without remainder and loses her connection to her own source. Then her light turns into a duty and her love into a burden. The Creatress can lose herself in her own gift. Sometimes she forgets who she is and dissolves into others. Her days become endless care. Her heart runs dry when she gives without end. And then her light becomes an obligation, her warmth, a task, her love, exhaustion. She may even come to believe that her worth lies only in what she does for others. Healing and balance. The truth is that the Creatress was not born for sacrifice. Her purpose is not only to give, but also to be fulfilled. When she chooses joy for herself, when she allows herself to rest, when she guards her own dreams, her strength returns. And then her light ceases to be a burden. She has the right to her own joys, her own dreams, her own sacred space. She must remember, her stream is not sacrifice. It is abundance. The fuller she is herself, the more generous her love becomes. When she cares for herself, her power flows back. And then her gift stops being heavy and becomes a wonder. In relationships, she is gentle and profound. She knows how to warm and inspire a man, how to create the space where he unfolds. But her path is to remember boundaries, so that her love does not dissolve her being. As a mother, she is patient and loving. She protects her children while they are small, feeds and warms them while they need it. But her true gift is not to hold on, but to let go. She gives her children not only roots, but wings. And the truth is this: the Creatress was not born only for others. Relationships and motherhood. In her relationship with a man, she is soft and profound, like water that fills the vessel and gives it form. She knows how to protect. Her presence brings a sense of safety. She knows how to support. Her words become strength. Her gaze becomes faith. Her embrace becomes a refuge. She knows how to inspire. Beside her, a man feels he is capable of more than he ever imagined. Her love is warm, accepting, generous. She is like a home one can always return to, a place of welcome without judgment. Yet her path is to remember boundaries, for without them, her tenderness can dissolve her being. She may forget herself in caring for another, pour out all her warmth until her own light fades. The true maturity of the Creatress is to love deeply and still remain herself. As a mother, she is patient and attentive. Her heart can hear even what is never spoken aloud. Her love is protection and acceptance, a gentle strength that gives her child confidence. She feeds, she warms, she shelters. Yet she knows children are not her continuation, but souls of their own. They do not belong to her, they belong to the world. Her task is not only to protect, but also to let go, to give her children both roots and wings. Roots, so they will always remember where their strength begins, and wings, so they may fly toward the destiny that calls them. The Creatress. She is the one through whom life continues itself. She is the source of warmth, comfort, and growth. But remember, her purpose is not only to give, but also to be fulfilled. The brighter she shines herself, the stronger the light of all that she nurtures. Subscribe and begin to create for yourself and for the world.